Well, hi Altrincham. It's Reverend Dave from St Margaret's Church again on a overcast afternoon. I think someone mentioned that the temperatures were due to drop quite considerably this week, so I hope you can all keep warm. Well, recently I spent some time with my brother who emigrated to Australia almost 40 years ago. He lives on a ranch. It's a large single-storey building with several bedrooms and well-proportioned reception rooms. He also has access to a twin-engine aeroplane, has his own swimming pool, and until recently owned several horses that he and his daughter often rode around his land. Well, you would, wouldn't you? Australia certainly has been very good to him. He suggested we had a walk through the bush towards one of his favourite beaches for a swim in the Indian Ocean that surrounds his new country. But the footpath was challenging, so I was bound to ask, why are you heading down this path? My brother wasn't too sure. Although the path was well marked and clearly had been used, it certainly would lead to the beach, he wasn't quite sure why he continued to use it. He never thought just why he had chosen this particular track in preference to another. It's just a track I'd take when walking to the beach. He had clearly taken this path on several occasions, but didn't really know why. I looked further up the hill and noticed a less well-used track that was more accessible and certainly less overgrown. I mentioned that the footpath we were on seemed to have all sorts of dangers, including snakes and poisonous plants, to say nothing of the lurking dangers you could not see. The higher track would be a far better option. My brother looked at the track I was talking about, but dismissed it as being barely a track at all. Well, if you used it, it would soon be more visible and easier to walk, I said. Come on, new tracks might be hard at first, but it will be worth it in the end to take better and safer route. Now, all too often, we don't really know why we take the path we do, perhaps because others walk it and it seems safe. Even if it's really not for us, we struggle along unhappily and unfulfilled when all we need to do is to look up. There really is something that is just for us. God has given us all a gift, and the greatest tragedy of all is that we never recognize it. Or maybe we do, but we're afraid to step onto a different path. So, Altrincham, I hope you all have a really good week, and I look forward to catching you all again next time. So take care, and God bless.